girls and boys, it's Fruity Mama Yulia here from Rossum Healthy, where we help you transform your health the sweet way. Today's question is, do we still follow and promote the 80-10-10 raw vegan diet? So we came across this lifestyle back in the year of 2009, and I tried so many different diets and approaches, and they all failed to work. I needed to restore my health. I was going through health issues, health crisis, and I kept searching for something that would help me to balance my health. I knew that the answer was in my diet. It was to do with what I was eating. So back in the year of 2009, we came across the 80-10-10 diet book. We read it, and right away it resonated with me, and I felt, okay, this is what I have to do to help my body heal. And I love eating fruit anyway, so I was just so grateful to find the system that allowed you to eat as much fruit as you wanted. So do we still follow the 80-10-10 diet, and do we still promote it almost 6 years on? Okay, so let's see what other alternatives there are for us. Okay, so we are vegans, we want to eat the vegan way. Let's talk about the general vegan diet. Okay, so it's full of soy, it includes fried foods also, it's often high in fat, and it lacks raw foods in it. If we're talking about mainly cooked vegan diets, so that's not for us, because we've been eating a fruit-based, low-fat, very clean, raw vegan lifestyle for 6 years, and we just cannot sustain ourselves on cooked food. We cannot eat cooked breakfast, cooked lunch, cooked dinner, because we are used to vibrant flavors, to really rich flavors, to crunchy flavors. We're used to sweet, big sweet meals that just instantly satiate you, that just give you that boost. And also they've got simple sugars, so your body doesn't have to spend energy converting complex sugars into simple sugars, and then, you know, it's a much longer process. Right away you supplied what your body is sustained, what your cells are fueled by, simple sugars, and bang, it's just, you've got so much energy. So cooked vegan diet is not something that suits us at all. We wouldn't enjoy eating this way. Then you've got high raw, which is great, because it includes a lot of raw foods, and it includes some cooked foods, usually in the evening, or maybe people eat it at lunch. And, you know, that's another alternative. But again, it's not for us, because we don't want to be eating cooked food on a regular basis. Okay, we can get by on it, but to eat it every single day, to have a cooked dinner or a cooked lunch, it feels heavy. It's not something that we like. Again, we're so used to this amazing raw vibe feeling that we don't really want to trade it for anything else. And then you've got the raw till 4 diet, which we don't personally follow, and we've seen a lot of people not doing well on this lifestyle. There are people who are happy eating this way, and there are also people who gain weight, who notice their past health issues returning, and who just constantly want to eat more cooked food, and they're not actually satiated on this plan. I don't like spicy flavors, I don't like complex foods, I don't like feeling that, oh, I have to lie down after my meal, that my body's digesting something heavy. It's just not something that we enjoy, neither does Paul. So a raw till 4 lifestyle is not for us. So that leaves us with raw direction, okay, raw vegan direction. And there you've got high fat raw, which is a recipe for disaster, because high fat raw is just, it can ruin your health, really can. If you eat a high fat raw diet, then you can have blood sugar issues. I came into this lifestyle because I had hypoglycemia and candida to balance, and, you know, high fat raw vegan lifestyle actually results in hypoglycemia and candida. I don't want to be experiencing adrenal fatigue again. I don't want to feel depressed. I don't want to have mental fog, and this is why we're eating a high carbohydrate and low fat raw vegan lifestyle. Then we've got juice based. It's not sustainable. You cannot sustain yourself on juices. Plus, As your body gets used to digesting lots and lots of juices, your digestion gets really lazy because it receives this easy foods, and then when you put something that needs proper digestion, if you eat a salad for example, then you may feel that your digestion has got sluggish. So juice-based raw food diet is totally not sustainable. Plus, fiber in your diet is just so important. It's not just for your digestion, it's got other important roles to play in your health. So that's the link to our fiber article, feel free to explore it. So that leaves us with sprout-based raw food lifestyle. Okay, maybe to get by in a cold climate, but you still need to eat your fruit. Sprouts are very difficult to digest, and I've heard from people who suffered from poor digestion when they were eating sprouted beans and sprouted grain like buckwheat or quinoa, and also sprouted nuts and seeds. So a lot, a large bulk of their diet would comprise of those. So it's not something that you can sustain yourself on again, and it's not something that you can thrive on. So what does that leave us with? The 80-10-10 raw food lifestyle. Now people say that, hey, the 80-10-10 raw vegan diet has got no scientific evidence. But how about empirical evidence? How about people who failed to heal their past conditions on all the other diets? They've tried, like myself, one diet after another, and it didn't work. And it's only when they switched to the 80-10-10 raw vegan diet that they started noticing that their past issues, health issues, started healing, and they started experiencing profound health changes. So the 80-10-10 raw vegan plan is very much something that we follow and that we recommend to other people. Whether people want to go 100% with it or tweak, or whether they want to include more fat, which makes this lifestyle more sustainable for them perhaps, because they cannot eat as much fruit, or they feel better on 12 to 15% fat, or maybe even higher, a little bit higher, that's fine. However, I really do believe that the 80-10-10 raw vegan is the direction to follow. Now, with regards to the 80-10-10 diet as what is promoted by Dr. Douglas Graham, we agree with so many things about it. However, there are two things that we think needs to be paid more attention to. The first one is supplementation, and it's something that we've integrated into our lifestyle, and we think it's very important. And we also think it's very important to tell people about supplementation. B12, for example, some people it could be iron, and vitamin D, there could be other nutrients also. And I've worked with clients around the world, and when they test themselves, especially if they've been on a vegan diet for a little while, most of them will find that they are low in B12 or they are low in vitamin D. So I think it's important to bring supplementation into this lifestyle. And number two is dental hygiene. Again, I think that people need to be educated about how to look after their teeth on this lifestyle, and certain nutrients that can help with the health of their teeth. So, we certainly tweaked it to suit us, and we think that these two aspects, supplementation and dental hygiene, on top of things that the 80-10-10 diet talks about, like the diet itself, the 80-10-10 ratio. And hey, the 80-10-10 ratio is actually agreed by other world-class nutritionists and doctors, including Neil Barnard, Dr. McDougall, and other low-fat vegan promoters. So it's absolutely, it is the healthy ratio. As I said, you may want to experience with your fat a bit and go higher, but the 80-10-10 is the direction. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. We still encourage you to eat as much raw as possible, and people with certain conditions do need to eat fully raw to heal. And we've seen that over and over again, and I wouldn't recommend them going on a high or even more till 4 diet or a cooked vegan diet to improve their health condition, because their health has been compromised so much that they have to eat the foods that are very easy to digest, and they have to eat it high carbohydrate, low fat, raw vegan way, perhaps even excluding overt fats for a period of time. Okay, so what are your thoughts on the 80-10-10 raw vegan plan? Do you still personally follow it? Do you think it's got certain areas that could be improved? Post your comments below. If you want to grab yourself a free 5-day raw food diet menu plan to get started on this lifestyle and just to see all the yummy, scrumptious foods you can be eating on a daily basis, go to our website at www.rossomhealthy.com and claim it there. Thanks for watching. Eat sweet, keep fit, and we will see you again in our next video. Ciao for now.